I play it all the time. The pickups are great.
I'm not a guitar snob, you know. I swear to God, if it does the job, I'm happy about it. It sincerely am.
Okay, Greeny. Let's first start 59 Les Pauls in general. When is the first time you get your hands on an original 1959 Les Paul? First one you played?
That would be Bob Rock's during the making of the Black album, and I remember him sitting in the control room one day, going, "Hey, look at my new 1959 Les Paul." I was like, "Yeah, whatever," you know. And he goes, "No, really, check it out." And I played it, and I was like, "Oh my God, this sounds incredible." And then he said, "Yeah, it's the pickups. You know, they're PAF pickups. They only made 800 or 900 in total over like 3 years, and they're highly collectible. It's what Jimmy Page plays, and Clapton and all those guys." And I thought, wow, I thought they just played those guitars because they were sunburst. Seriously, you know, I didn't know there was something special about Les Paul standards made from 1958 to 1960.
Well, just for any non-players in here, when we're talking about the Les Paul guitars, you have 1952, the Les Paul comes out. It's a gold top. It has a trapeze bridge. It has P90 pickups. In 1954, that changes to a wraparound tailpiece with the P90 pickups. 1955, 56, we start to add in the Tune-O-Matic bridge. 1957, you have the invention of the humbucking pickup, and then it hits 1958, 1959, and 1960. Gibson puts out the sunburst finish figured maple top, what we know as the Les Paul standard.
Yep.
And so when we say burst, that's even though this guitar has no burst left on it. There was red on this guitar at one time.
There was a ton of red. If you see old pictures of Greeny, see that one right there? See all the red? It's just faded out. And almost all Les Pauls I've seen now from 1958 and 59 have the red out, unless they've been the case for the last 60 years or something. But it's kind of expected nowadays when you say
to see one with color is rare.
Yeah,
it used to be about seeing one with a top. Now it's about seeing one with red still on it.
Yeah. And so it was interesting because like on that day that I went to go see Peter Green, I pulled out Greeny and I said, "Hey Peter, here's Greeny," and Peter said, "That's not my guitar. My guitar had a lot more red in it." And I was like, okay. I wasn't about to argue with him.
Well, the funny thing that happened in our episode is we opened a couple you hadn't seen in a while, and you were like, there was more red on this.
Yep.
Like, even in the cases, they're starting to fade. You usually think this is a UV, got stuck in the sun,
exactly.
in the sun's these are starting to fade in case.
Yeah, it's something about the paint they used, or maybe it was the varnish they used. I don't know. But these pickups, PAF pickups too, are pretty amazing.